The youth is so angry because it's been passed down from generation to generation. I was 13. I was 13 and was taken to the youth center for assault. Actually, I assaulted 4 or 5 people with a baseball bat. You know, and I was taken to the youth center.
At a young age, before Shay was able to legally drive a car, he owned his first handgun.
I was 14. I was and it's crazy. That's the most incredible power any youth can have, you know, and that's why these kids today are killing each other. So they rather jump off the porch and be killers today than to be anything else. But at the age of 14, you have that much power. You got power over anybody, grown-ups, gamers. You got so much power with a pistol. Them guns are very dangerous and very strong and make you feel incredible, you know. I got kicked out of Job Corps for gang banging, for fighting in the cafeteria. Then I went to Kearney and came back here and shot somebody, then had to run out of town, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. The thrill, you know, you seek that rush, you seek that thrill of people knowing your name in the streets. You know, you want to. It's crazy that you just ghetto fabulous if you hurt others, you know. And at the age of 16, I was actually a monster. You know, I didn't have no self-control. I didn't have no will. I didn't have no passion. I didn't have no care for no one else. You know, this is what I was programmed to do. I was programmed to wake up and hate every morning. I was programmed to grab my pistol every morning. I was programmed to hurt others. At 16, you couldn't tell me nothing. You know, at 16, I was with my baby mama and my girlfriend, and some dude fronted me off, you know. So I knew in my heart that I had to hurt him that day. So I said, okay. So I went to his house and knocked on the door, and it was just crazy. It was madness. It was madness. So at the age of 16, I had so much hate in my heart. I had hate, and you wonder where that hate come from. How can I hate someone that dressed in blue, you know?
At 16, what a rush for him would be terrifying for others.
Always getting shot at is the scariest, but the most exciting, you know? So it's crazy that it could be so exciting and so scary, you know? If you make it out of it, it's like, wow, I made it out of it, you know? But at that moment, you're scared. You don't know if you're gonna die that night, you know? And every day waking up, going outside, it's like, is I'm gonna make it home today? You know, a lot of young people, you know, deal with that. When I was young, that was one of the best feelings in the world, to come home, go to sleep at night and be like, dang, I made another day, because people wasn't making it. A lot of young kids ain't making it, you know, so just to make it in that house at nighttime and lay down again is a beautiful thing.
Him being a gang member, that trait was passed down to his children.
I gave my whole family to the streets. All my kids are from the same gang I was from. My nephew, he went through that phase where he wanted to be a gang member. So as a man, your actions, I know a lot of people that every person in their family is gang member because their grandfather started. Their grandfather, then their father, then them. So it's just gonna keep trickling down, you know. It just keep on. My son wanted to be what I used to be so bad, you know. He took on my street name and he tried every day to be what I used to be. He tried every day to live up to my name, and that's the legacy that I passed down to him. I passed down to him to hate people, to hurt people, to want to kill people, to want to just be pure evil. So we didn't even think that was going to affect our kids. We thought, don't none of us think, really. We don't think that our actions is going to affect the next generation, then the next generation, then the next generation, but it does.
At the age of 30, Shay called it quits with all of his gang ties.
I finally was strong enough to just say, man, this enough is enough. But it took me way into my 30s to say this. I had to learn how to be a man. I found Jesus. I went to the God mod, gave my life to Christ, and I'm walking with Christ now, you know, and I got better friends now. My friends now, they don't call me up to go hurt people.
And now he has an accomplishment that none of his friends can say they have?
My biggest accomplishment is just a couple of weeks ago, my family got to see me get my high school diploma. I walked across the stage a couple of weeks ago, and my kids was there, my nephews was there, my sisters was, the women in my life was there. So that was a big accomplishment, just knowing that I wasn't as dumb as I thought I was, just knowing that I wasn't as stupid as I thought I was, because don't too many gang members graduate high school. You know, we all turned out to the streets at a young age to where school wasn't important no more. But as a man of my age, I walked across that stage and it felt wonderful.